Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Garden Guitar. We have Jordan Davis here with a song called What My World Spins Around. So this one is a real country song. Very easy to play when it comes to the basics. Just 2 chords, goes back and forth. We're going to look at this cool melody and how to build in this one into a strumming pattern. So that's what we're going to do right now. First, let's start with capo here on the 2nd fret. So with capo on the 2nd, we have the 2 chords, the C G chord, that's the C but with a G in the bass, and the F, and it goes back and forth between these 2 chords. So let's look at the C G first, and it sounds like this. So that will be 3rd on E, that's the reason for the G there, that's the bass. Then comes the 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. So that's the C G, and then we have the F. So that's a bar here on the 1st fret over all strings, and the rest will be 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. Okay, so we need first to look at this melody that we'll work a bit with, and I'm gonna give you the notes first, and then we're gonna look how to strum and use it into the chord and handle it. Okay, so just clean notes. The melody will be like this. Okay, so you will find it first here on the A string, 3rd fret 2 times, then open D string, then 2nd D string, then open D string. So far 2 times for all these notes, and then comes 3rd A string 2 times, and then you end with 1 time on the open D string. So 3rd A 2 times, open D 2 times, 2nd D 2 times, open D 2 times, 3rd A 2 times, and open D 1 time. So like this is the rhythm. A couple of rounds. So there we have it. Okay, so now we're gonna look how to handle this melody when we're playing the chords. So start with the C G chord. So now when you're strumming, try to stay around the actual string that you are playing and try to highlight. So short downstrokes, don't go all over the place because that will sound just blurry. You want to highlight these notes in this melody. So short and precise strummings. So I suggest that you play like this. On the first 2 notes you play downstrokes. So on the A string and the strings around, of course. And then on the next 2 rounds you play upstrokes on the open D. And the next 2 strings, the 2nd D string, you play 2 downstrokes. And the next 2 strings, the open D string, you play up. And the last 3 notes, sorry, the 3rd A string, you play downs on both. And the final open D string, you play up. All right, that will be very like fluent when you play. So it will be down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up. A couple rounds like this. So I think you get it. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And that is how you play the C G chord. Now for F, We learned how the full chord is, but when it comes to this, when you're gonna highlight the notes, you really need to stay around the A and D string when you're playing the strumming, just to be very precise. It's even more important on the F chord than the C G, because there you have more support, so to speak. You can go down a little bit extra. If you go down on the G string, it doesn't matter that much when you play the C G chord. But for F, it's more sensible there, so try to stay around the A and D string there, all right? So when you do this, you don't have to bar and use the bar here. So you can just use the first fret E string here in the bass to get the bass, and then you are playing on the A and D. So skip the bar when you're playing the melody here. It will sound something like this. So that is a couple of rounds with F. So with that, we're gonna start the song, and you're gonna play the first verse, 2 strumming rounds of this melody for C and 2 for F, and that is the first verse. So second verse goes in almost the same way. You will play 2 C's, the C G that means, and 1 F, because the next F, the second round, so to speak, is just a vocal part. So that's both 2 verses. Then comes the chorus, and here we're gonna look at the strumming pattern, a new one. So we have still the same chords, of course, the C, G, and F. Now you're gonna play 3 downs plus a clap, like this. Down, 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 clap, pause. Down, 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 clap, pause. Like this. So 1 round is that part. Down, 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 clap. So with that, you're gonna play C 4 times, then F 4 times, then C 4 times, and then F 3 times, plus a pause there for the vocal part. So this C and F will sound like this for just 4 times per chord, like this. 4, and F, and back, like this. All right, no need for longer demonstrations there. I think you understand it. And now there's pretty much nothing new to this song. The third verse goes again with this melody, C 2 rounds and F 2 rounds. All right. And then comes the second chorus. You're gonna play the strumming here. So C 4 rounds, F 4 rounds, C 4 rounds, and F 3 rounds plus a pause. So exactly in the same way as the first chorus. Then comes a break. But my world spins around. Oh yeah, that's the only part that sings there in this break. And you're gonna play the strumming pattern here. C 4 rounds and F 4 rounds. Then we have the final chorus here. It will be the melody for the first C 2 times and F 2 times. So melody C 2, F 2, and then you're gonna start the strumming C 4 and F 4. Final outro part, you're gonna go back to the melody and finish off everything with C2 rounds and F2 rounds. And that, my friends, covers Jordan Davis' What My World Spins Around. So give it a try if you like country music, or you know somebody else in your family who will be impressed. This one is an easy way out there. Give it a try. Good luck. Play tune, guys.